more powerful, weirder questions. Has anyone else talked about doing a safety pause to fall back on fan mastering and getting a mid 58? No, I haven't heard about that. Have you invented a frame that puts you immediately into the goal? No one's really talked about that in Deluxe and SMB2, I think. The thing I do is the bounce off the sphere thing that I was telling you about yesterday. But it does like the SMB1 like top level strat where you like basically fall off immediately and then go into the goal. Is that what I'm hearing here? Yes, sir. I mean, that might save time over my current strat. My current strat definitely involves going outwards or going forwards, bouncing off the ball, and then going back into the goal. I don't know what time it gets, but if it saves time with my current strat, I'd do it. You just have to let me know the frame, I guess. I failed with the funny pause button. It does make me laugh all the time. I enter curve bridge, beginner curve bridge, 29th level in the ride. I'm like, ha ha! Imagine. I'm not playing like someone who doesn't have a lot of time to finish more runs. I'm playing like someone who thinks he can reset for another 3 hours. Would I teach this funny ball strat yet? I wish I knew off by heart. My guess would be a 56. If I go straight in. But yeah, I gotta stop playing like someone who has time to reset some more. I have time to get one solid run. I have time to get a run that's like a 110, maybe. So it needs to be a good run, it needs to be now. So I gotta stop throwing away time for no reason. Nice, that's really big actually, that's more important than Mopey. One pause, mid 58. I am interested. I am very interested actually. I would like to have a look at that. If this run dies, I'll just dedicate the rest of the stream to teching. Escalators! Wish I could do a good SpongeBob impression. That's like a golden one to know. Got kind of like a yeah, Sponge. It's so innocent, but so like goofy, wacky. I don't know. Drunk. It's hard to explain what it sounds like. Can't do it though. That's for sure. Escalators. That was a good Doodle Bob. All right, so I'm a good dark shadow SpongeBob. That's good. No wonder Doodle Bob sounded like that. That's just what it sounds like when you're bad at impersonating SpongeBob. Shout out to Doodle Bob. There he is! Someone on Twitch.tv has an emoticon of the person we were talking about. There he is. I can see him. That's a funky episode, isn't it? It's definitely iconic, but it doesn't match the normal SpongeBob style, you know? Like, why did a pencil fall from the sky, and why did everything that it drew become real? And then there was just this villainous SpongeBob that was just tormenting them for the rest of the episode. Crazy. Like, oh, different kind of SpongeBob episode. It's a SpongeBob episode where he gets an evil clone that torments him. Like, that's a different kind of episode than your usual thing that's going on. That was close to teal. Good stuff. That's important because that teal is really hard to beat. Like, it's actually extremely good. Second frame that works? Yes! That's the big stuff. One frame, perfect frame is almost not worth it if it only saves a small amount of time because I have a pretty safe strat otherwise. What's up, Ben? Look at him with his ugly shirt and his stupid tie. And sorry, I didn't do the voice. Look at him with his ugly shirt and his stupid tie and those big buck teeth. Yeah, Patrick, I have those. Meant to go to bed at 11 p.m. And you went to bed at 4:30 a.m. It's a time change. Sometimes you lose like 5 hours. Just like that. It happens. Happened to me too. I thought today was Wednesday, but it's actually Thursday, so I lost a whole 24 hours. I DM you, Jack, because I have no idea where to take this information. Just a Discord I should invite you to. It's kind of gimmicky, but I think it matches the cause, the kind of Discord like style you'd want to be in. Fel invented it. It's called the Small World. They kind of invented it for people who were learning story mode at all levels at the time. But I see it kind of as like a more cozy SMB2 themed Discord. Like I consider it the SMB2 Discord. If there was a Discord just for Super Monkey Ball 2, which is where we usually talk about this hack or just SMB2. So I'll send you a link. That's probably a place where you want to share strats like that. Since I don't think anyone shared a pause strat in the main Monkey Ball Discord in a hot minute. And the Japanese Discord is like good too, but that's more for like sharing with the Japanese community as opposed to like just like getting the pause strat. Like if you want a public spot between like people who you speedrun with, you want the Small World. Getting into the Japanese runners is another important thing. That's good for like big strats. But yeah, the main Monkey Ball Discord does not ever really share pause strats. It's actually Friday. Shoot! I knew it! I knew I was suspiciously already losing a day. Might as well lose another while we're at it, you know? I want you to test the frames. Alright. I will test them after this run. Or, well, I probably will have to go to dinner right after this run if this run actually finishes. I don't want to count on a reset, so I'll do it to you as soon as possible. You will know the result. It's Friday, April 4th, 2021. Dang, I'm zooming. Time flies when you're having fun, am I right? Haha. Whoa. Ah, that was all height. I thought I had speed too. I thought I had the speed to go straight in to the 52 strat, but it was just not enough. I should have slowed down. It still turned out to be pretty fast, but it wasn't the fastest. It's April 12th. 2021. So how did the virus turn out if it's 2021? Okay? Is everyone alive? Am I the last one? Because I was in a coma? Hope not. That would suck. Who am I supposed to stream video games to? My job is entirely codependent! Yeah, we're all bots. Oh, I guess that'll do. Not that different from the behavior of my actual chat, am I right, lads? Haha. Recto. 48. Another 48 teeter in a run. Maybe teeter's finally coming around. There's still no toilet paper? Dang. Never really figured that out, did we? Angry bot. Yo, I think this might be a teal. This was a good bag split. The only bad thing was sewer, and even then it was still like, okay. It wasn't a crippling sewer. No! That was me. That was greedy. If I had slowed down, there was no chance of failure, and I got greedy. Weirdest time to get greedy, too, when you're on, like, a good ending pace. But I did. Still a fine start. I got greedy though. But that 10 seconds was like all in that one stage. Like, this is still beginner world record pace, I would argue. If I play a good beginner extra, so that's a good start. Alright, I do not want to get the time I got on Rhombus again. That's why I can't go fast on Rhombus. Like, it's always right at the very end where it like clips you in a weird direction, and like that can kill you. It didn't kill me there, but it almost did. Rhombus is not a stage that like, it looks so safe, but it's not a stage you can go that fast on. It's crazy. Real seal, real peel, real fail, more like. Got greedy. Admittedly, it was such a beautiful setup that I felt like I had to try and make it extremely fast. Like, that was actually going to be a really good catapult on top of that split, which would have made the ending really fast. Like, it could have been a couple second teal, just how good a catapult it could have been. Like, if I had gone straight in the goal with that greedy finish I was going for, it would have been like a 52 catapult. Which is pretty slick. Nice. That's like the biggest like difference in time actually, is alternative. Whether you get the frame stat or not really like makes or breaks your beginner extra. It saves a lot of time, but more so it loses a lot of time to not get. Like if I had just initially gone for fast forward, it would be okay. But pausing and then not getting the strat is like a big time loss. Ready? 2018. 1826. 25 works too. It's a good thing I was in a coma though for a year or so. I would have done a lot more toilet papering if I was alive or awake. So kind of lucky when you think about it. Nice waiver start. Yeah, actually, I don't often get that nice slick waiver start, Steven. So if you're watching my PB, I probably didn't get that. So it's good to keep in mind those particular waivers where I get to skip some of the layers. There's a certain like setup for that. Probably didn't get in my PB. Might have, but doubt it. 48. If I could get beginner world record and ultimate world record in one run, that'd be so cool. This is like big beginner world record pace, I think. We're also at 100 lives. So like deathless so far. Only big mistake has been catapult. Even the folders is good. Alright. Just gotta not screw up Birth. It's the last hard stage left. Look, a hold up strat. A hold up strat for me to take a break. Evaluate. Realize that the rest of this run is mine for the taking. Fast folders. It was fast. I like it. Slow turn. Well, honestly, I don't know challenge mode boosted quick turn. It exists, but it's not the same as story mode, so if I did it, I would just be asking for death. Oh no, Birth! Baby exploded a mom? Oh, it was a world record pace anyway. I would have finished a bit behind world record. That's okay then. I'm supposed to be the birth expert, dude. With that death, 2.8 seconds off teal. That was really good. When your level is a hold-up stage in both challenge and story cycles. Yeah, you think it sounds weird, right? But it's actually same cycle. It's the walls that change boosted quick turn. Dude, like with that death, this still looks like a very clean start. It's funny. So let's say the death like lowered our nerves, but start's really good. Let's keep that as like our motivator for continuing to push faster, push forward. If we had not died though, that would have been a beginner PB. That would have been like a 14-4x. It's pretty good. It seems like I need a good catapult and a good sewer to get beginner world record though. Because like that run would not have done it. So I would have needed a faster, I would have not, I think if I just had not been greedy on catapult, I would have done it, but a faster sewer helps too. Difference between 18 and 17. No clue what it is, but it happens. 18's good. A little bit too tight. You want a tight boost. That was too loose. Overcompensation. There we go. You want a tight boost on that stage, but not that tight, I guess. That's fair. Block slim. I mean, this was a good run. Had to happen, right? Nice. Shout outs to Haruki. Love those Haruki strats. I was preparing my angry rant against jump ramp, dude. I don't know why, but I had a big feeling that it was going to give me no collision on this good run. I was so ready for the rant. I'm glad I didn't have to do it. I was going to start off with like, oh, you would. Oh, you would on a good start. But it wouldn't. Jump ramp actually held back. I'm proud. It resisted the urge to mess with my run. Alright, this is all on me. Yeah, the script was being written, but it didn't turn out the way I thought it would. Kinda nuts. Nice! I've been messing up Cliff on good runs. This is officially like my best pace ever by a decent margin now. All the big stuff has gone right. Usually by now something horrible happens, but we're almost out of the frying pan actually. This is the last big luck stage, actually, of this split. Collision can just say no. It didn't just say no! Collision said yes! We're gaming. Lads, keep your eyes open, because this is kind of like not even like unreasonably world record pace. This is the big time save split of the run, and so far we're on pace to save the time. Like, this is the first big time save split. If you look closely, we save a minute. So, a minute and 21 seconds ahead is a nice buffer to make this a really good run. As long as I don't let it get to me. Nerves and all that. What? Ooh. Okay, I'm literally actually backing out of the strat. That's crap. I've never gotten such a good right wall that I could not get to the left wall. I like did not have room on the starting platform to get to the left wall. And you need both those walls to do the strat. That was weird. You don't need both those walls, but it helps a lot. So I was not gonna go for the strat without the second wall. That was so cool. I got like such a, I've never seen such a beautiful wall on World 2 walls. It didn't help on that level, but like if I got that wall on Gravity Slider, that'd be epic. Anyway, the script. Script says I don't have to go for 53 Eden floor, I guess, because that strat's like lucky anyway. A little bit. A little bit. It's not luck. You don't need luck to get it, but bad luck can destroy it. So it's kind of like got the negative aura of luck around it. Also, the fact that I say out of the frying pan into the fire right before entering the lava background is kind of funny. Did anyone notice that? I didn't do that on purpose, but I always say out of the frying pan, like right around advanced 18. And then like we go into the fire right after. Guys, come on. This is like a script. This is like a sitcom speed run. I've got the jokes. I've got the puns, the foreshadowing, the script. You guys are watching real, entertaining speedrunning content. Ah, yes! Split of my life, dude. I've never seen such a good bark split. And it wasn't even a teal. Okay, I have seen such a good bark split. Never mind, I lied. When did I get that? I have not seen bark go that well in like legitimately so many streams. Did I get that like day one of running Ultimate? I guess my strats haven't changed that much, but holy frick. When did I get that? I do not remember ever getting a bark split that good, so it must have been a while ago. But no, because that had scrolls frames, and I only learned that like semi-recently. I don't know, dude. I mean, we did die a couple times to block Slim, so maybe I've gotten an attempt where I died only like once to block Slim, maybe. It wasn't like perfect, but like it's so hard to get a nice clean split like that. Anyway, run of my life. You guys pumped, do you believe? Pog Champ, less RNG and all that. I've been resetting all day for this run apparently, so let's see if it was actually a good play to do a lot of resetting. Because this was technically the run I was looking for, so. I wonder if it helps to actually be on this pace, or if I'm just gonna get nervous and throw it away. We'll see. $58, 60. I don't know why I said that out loud. That's an ancient frame. Learned many a year ago. It's weird how sometimes these good runs show up like really late in streams. You think there's like a point where it's like not even worth it to continue. Wow, 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 wow. Backup set. Hey, that's the same set I got my Storm Mode world record. It's pretty slow, but it still gets in the goal, so it's nice. Hold up. Honestly, a bit robbed. But I'm feeling patient since this run's good. It's got a nice buffer. And honestly, like getting downhill first try, or cascade, I guess we'll call it. First try is not something that happens too often in Deluxe. You can do it in story mode, but it just feels weird in Deluxe. Warp goals to skip bonus stages is an interesting mechanic, actually, casually, now that I think about it. Isn't it kind of funky that the developers gave the players an option to skip a stage that only gives them more lives and stuff? Like, dang, that's a casual trap, you know? They'll think, oh, I'll take the warp goal to, you know, have a safer run. But then they find out that they skipped a bonus stage so they could have gotten more lives. Sad. A monkey ball themed level in Mario Maker. I could see a spiritual like recreation of some classic stages. The question is, how would you make the ball mechanic? Is there anything in Mario Maker? I guess it could be just the car. That's kind of ball-y, right? I don't know. Ball and the 2D are a little, yeah, it's tough problem. Would certainly be a cute stage, though. Ice physics. Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I was like, I guess ice physics is kind of like ball physics, but there's something different about ice physics and ball physics. Ball physics is because you're in a ball and it feels right. Ice physics just always sucks in platformers. I don't know. Thinking emoji. Love typing that out. Yeah, this guy's got his own personal thinking mode and he still wants to meme with colon thinking underscore emoji. Thinking emotes are good. That's a good meta. A lot of my good friend streamers have thinking emotes. Isaac, Steven, Helix even. We out here reflecting, I tell you. You know what? I'm not gonna boost on triangle holes! Run of my life, I'm not gonna boost on triangle holes. Look at him being smart. He's being so smart. He's a genius. He's not gonna save the .3. He's gonna get the lovely first try finish that you need on a good run like this. Don't forget, features loud, I've actually been told by Pixlr that kind of looks like the bird's going, "Ay!" Because, like, with the perspective, the finger looks like it's pointing forward. You know? Instead of, like, pointing towards the face. So it's actually kind of like, imagine, you can imagine, like, the other finger being on the other side of the head. So, like, two fingers, finger guns. Ay! Special temporal. Spacio temporal. What a run. I'll say it out loud. He's saying it. What a run. You with this run, right? I'm disgusted. I'm kind of grossed out. Ooh, a shiver up the spine disgust, you know? The BPT is still below OG Deluxe World Record. That's what I like to see. Yeah. I want to make that work, but it required like some jank like flicking around. So I'll never recreate it, I think. Oh, dang. Bad. Not crippling bad, though. I'm not like that. Freaking out. But I feel like I've gotten the hang of this strat, so. Does run save time because of save screens? Yeah, actually it does. Over OG Deluxe. The loads are probably faster in a lot of places, too, just because ISO loader loads are, like, super fast. They're kind of broken fast. I don't think Xbox loads as fast as, like, this thing can. So it's realistic that I could eventually beat the OG Deluxe World Record, especially with a bunch of new strats. But it's hard to beat like the raw power of Jekyll's like experience with the category. Like he apparently got a very clean run. I heard Seox talking about it once, and he was just talking about like one death or something, like something very small that like made the difference between his run and like what it could have been. Like the way I would talk about a story mode run, where it's like, oh, if I didn't die here, I would have saved this time. Was like how Seox kind of mentioned Jekyll's run, so it's a very good run. But there's a lot of advantages to this hack. So I could see myself beating it eventually. Not easily though. A 108 would actually still be a very clean run with my strats. And I think its PB was like a low 109. I love that. Thank you. Just let me miss the frame. If you just unpause entirely, which is usually what happens for me some reason, you lose so much time. 109.04. 109.04. BPT still below that. By only a bit, but then again, my expert splits have a lot of time to save over them. So if I just pull off this run as clean as it's been going, we could definitely go crazy. Playing UFO is kind of lame, though. I'll say it. Did you know gaming... did you know that if you collect 1,000 bananas, you unlock Sonic? It's gonna be hard to do. Can't get to that number in story mode. You can only get to 100 in challenge. This sucks. Alright, big frame. Don't say that. That's how you get nervous. I know 76 is supposed to work, but I had to repause it. I've actually scuffed the 76 frame so much. Like, if I did the 76 frame, I bet I would have failed. Doing a 1 frame pause probably was the worst possible play, but I had to. I hate the 76. It works. I've seen it work, but it's worse. It's way worse. Gone will hug you in real life if you have 101 lives? Dang it, I've come close. I've gone to 100, but then I usually die somewhere in advance. Sucks. Secret Fifth Monkey is when you get 100 lives on challenge mode. Wait, man, I've done that. Right, yeah, that's how I got Julia. Right. Wait, I've done that. Oh, I know the secret. It's not a secret to me anymore. That's why I kind of, yeah. Been there, done that. Julia. Maybe Gongon and Julia. Yeah. That's them. She fits right in. Definitely has that reoccurring, you know, like, you know how they all have like the double syllable, you know, the 2-syllable name, and then Julia. Julia. You can almost say in 2 syllables if you say it really fast. Fact. Thank you. I always fail long slider when it matters, dude. I killed my advanced second place run on long sliders, man. I suck at that stage so bad. That was a miracle, though. I think I... Oh, really? Pay attention, please, Peter. Oh, it's not 81. It's not 81. It's not 81. Alright, little bit of jank here. But we'll get out. We'll get out just fine. Still like a minute ahead. Just exactly where we want to be going into expert. Scuffed advanced extra though for sure. Good placement. Be beginner extra with your eyes closed, secret message will appear, and nobody knows what it says because their eyes are closed. Yeah, and it jams all recordings too. Like you have no chance of knowing what it says. There's no way to beat that. Why am I taking that ultra fast? No good reason, no good reason. If you want to play this risky, do go for the clip, but if you're not doing that, just go up. Oh, this is kind of... Nah, if I didn't really, like, mess up that advanced extra, this definitely would have been the run where I would have gone for tracks frames. But the advanced extra was not good enough for that. Also, pause. Hand's a little bit sweaty, unfortunately. Luckily, we have time to save this split as long as we get all the major stuff. Maybe it's a better thing, actually, that I don't know tracks frames, because clearly I can play better than I can pause right now. Almost saved that. Would that have worked? No, I still would have had the momentum. It wouldn't have just sent me straight left. Sick idea for a backup, though. Bounce off that and, like, somehow go straight to the goal. I would have had to, like, clip off the corner for that to work, but... Nah. Listen, Trax, I had a bad first 10 levels. Can you just, like, give me this? No? Like, come on, you know, I died to Skeleton. I died to, yeah, you know, you saw what happened. You saw. I could see you. You were above us. You had a bird's eye angle. Okay, thank you. You literally saw what happened, Trax. I think I earned some collision. Look at the score you rack up when playing Ultimate, by the way. Like, your score gets better the more you don't die. But, like, just from, like, the way I play, where, like, I try to grab whatever banana I get, and of course speedrunning, like, your score gets high. That's a big number. I don't even know what that number is, dude. Alright, Wormhole saw what happened in the first 10 levels. Wormhole saw what happened in Monkey Mall. And Wormhole wanted to make it up to me. I appreciate that. Thank you, Wormhole. Someone was paying attention. That I deserved. Good collision. Nice. 42, that's about my jump machine strat. 44 to 46 is for the big boys. 40 is like casual cyclist, so I'm still like doing a strat, but nothing crazy. That's a good combination for no squeeze. You can still get world record as long as you don't die in warp. That's true. I'll be careful. Should be guaranteed that I don't die in warp as long as I remember to take the warp goal. That's before warp. So let's go. Alright, we're not going to go too crazy on this cycle. We'll try to go for it, but if it gets like remotely weird, I'm going to just stop in my tracks. It got weird. I think there's no way it'll be a cozy 48 cycle in a run. Like, I just have to play a little bit risky to get a 48, and it's just too late in the run. I need so much practice to feel confident doing that when I'm nervous. I can get the warp goal before warp. Haruki frames. That's how. Vortex, baby. Oh, I get the goal on warp before you're on warp. I see what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. That's wrong warp. Damage boost. Arbitrary code execution. Something like that. Oh no! Oh my gosh! I got a little bit stuck out in the open. Imagine you're on a bus. Okay, I'm imagining. Frick! I'm distracted from the game. I think I'm on the bus. Jeez! You almost killed me. Yeah, it's a split. Hey, we still save time. Dang, even with a really rough extra 1 to 10, eh? Cool. I'm so close to like having a full understanding of that clip, but I'd so much rather if I could just get the easy collision. That's the good stuff. That's the stuff we like. I can't believe Punch Seesaws is one of the hardest stages in Expert for me. Like, you got Exam C. It's harder than Exam C. I fail it more than I fail Exam C. Like, Punch Seesaws beats Exam C for me. Probably Skeleton. Not Tracks. Tracks goes harder. Hey, nice. First try. That's probably where a big part of my time save comes from. I imagine I didn't get that first try. No, I got this PB today. I got this PB today. I remember I got it first try. I think the PB before this one didn't have it. So that's good. This deep into a run, Spiral Bridge first cycle is actually kind of more of a bonus than a thing that I expect. Like, it's nice, but I'm worse at it in Deluxe, and, you know, you have the option to not die if you're not going to get first cycle, which is great. I like not dying. Sega! This is, okay. So I was gonna say, this is an I wouldn't even have had a good plan if I had lived that. Honestly, I was not prepared to deal with whatever was gonna happen there. Alright, much nicer. It would be a good run where Saiga Logo just puts you in a spot that I can't deal with. I think I overthought this last run. Let's not do that again. Wind. Windy Winder. Beautiful stage, one of my favorites. $28 seems good. 28 seems good. I think I did that well. Alright, just take something. Just take a nice, like, 20. 19 even. We don't need a crazy strat here. Perfect. I said I would take a 19, and you know, we got a 19. Got my crossfires, food supply, good to go. Stay safe. I just found out that all schools in Ontario were closed down too. I thought that was just like in like the States and like other countries and stuff, but it's going kind of crazy. 83. 3. Nice. My mom asked me if I have it because I blew my nose once. That is an awesome question to ask. I don't know, I think you have to actually see a doctor to find out for sure, so asking just a random person, you know, layman's, hey, do you have it? Maybe? I don't know. Probably not. Here's hoping. Conveyor parts collision on a good run. You know what? The RNG really does average out. Wormhole collision, conveyor collision. No tracks collision for a while. Actually, I've gotten more good luck than bad luck. This has been a lucky run, hasn't it? Let's go. Yeah, no, gotta be careful. Ready? 95%? Very misinformed time. That's rough, yeah. Definitely don't want her to stress out unnecessarily. Okay, that's cool. I have no speed, so I'm just gonna go along the outside. Clipping will only lose time from then on. I haven't done this frame set in a while. It shows. It shows. Alright, give me 93, please. Thank you. One of the rough things about being pretty like consistent at pausing is like if you're not purposely practicing backups, eventually some backups become so rusty. Like you can be playing the game every single day and not do a frame set for like weeks. Misread a statistic, confirmation bias. Yeah, no. A lot of sources of people who've decided that they are correct about this, and the fact that they're all saying different things definitely makes it a little bit of a thinker. Whether everyone can be correct, which they cannot, unfortunately. Rough split so far, actually. The SMB2 part has gone pretty rough. But then again, you know, double spiral on PB pace. That's how it goes, baby. Alright, yeah, we're losing time. I expected that. There were some tough stages there. Still very ahead, though. Very good pace. And I think I have to look closely at the split, but it might be a time saver. No, it's not. 2.98 seconds is not a time saver. Never mind. I lied. We just gotta play consistent. Maybe we can beat the teal, but it'll take clean gameplay. Ready to go. I bless the split with teal time. Thank you. That is a good blessing. Very helpful, actually. Because I'd like to not be losing time to this split going into Expert Extra. Because Expert Extra actually has very little time save. And Expert Extra actually is very hard to keep up with. Between charge and strata. Yeah, Expert Extra is rough. Objectively. Well, yeah. Difficulty? Yeah. Fun? Advanced Extra, I would say, is probably worse. It's got Chaos. It's got Auto Doors. It's got Stagger. Just a lot of, like, meh stages. But difficulty and, like, unfairness, yeah, I'd put Expert Extra up there. But we have a nice buffer so far, which would definitely keep us nice and cozy going into it. My hands are so sweaty. I'm glad I don't have to do any big pause strats right now. Pauses suffer the most from sweaty hands. Like, you can move a joystick submerged in liquid, but the pause button, man, it's a slippery one. There's not really a big pause strat until Clover. Clover's a 3-framer. Basically triple frame perfect, actually, too, because I don't know a lot of backups. But that's not for, like, 10 or so levels. Yep, I missed. Only way that, like, first one was finishing is if the game decided to bless upon me a glitch goal. Ah, these are not even that good attempts. Come on. One clean one. Just, like, nice and angled. There we go. Oh well. At least each attempt of a tangle path doesn't take too long. Could be worse. What do you think of kill Renee Darius with his 95% kill rate of anyone over the age of 5 seconds old? That's unfortunate. Luckily, I'm not that old, so I'm, like, safe. But, you know, for the sake of other people, that sucks. I'm doing everything I can to stop it by not going outside and playing video games. Very different from what I used to do, so that's good. Hope everyone else does their part. That's the best part of Ultimate, honestly, is that serial jump strat. What a great stage. So many ways to play it. Different ways to play it depending on what category you're running, I tell you. Blue goal, green goal, red goal, all relevant. Alright, this doesn't feel like a teal split. I think just because that entangled path this isn't, but this will not be a big time loss split either. We could definitely still be a minute ahead. Some people at work, people finally won't be asked if I have any plans for the weekend, which I always reply no. Yeah, at least now, yeah, no, now you're in the right. You're especially in the right. Having no plans is the key. There was some kind of luncheon that was planned at my house that like got canceled recently. So, like, I don't know. I'm cool with people coming over, but I'm also cool with people not coming over, so works out. Nice. That was a big one, actually. So now we just have to do good movement from now on. Oops. Okay, turn. Yep. This is a situation. Keep it up. Rhythm. Follow the bumpers. You can do it, Peter. Alright, now you're just guessing. Alright, well, guessing was better than actually trying, apparently. Dang, let's go, Peter. Yeah, we got on a run. Very much GameCube world record pace. It was on like OG world record pace too, for a while as well. But we took some big expert time losses, so right now it's basically up to whether we can hold on to this couple minutes of time save that is present for the rest of the run. Like, I think out of this split we can still be like minus a minute in some, and then we can save like 40 in master. So that's what we're hoping for. Do you say Peter as like an actual name that refers to you, or just an internet persona? Well, Peter's my real name. I like the question would kind of make a little bit more sense with Petrus, I guess. But I kind of see both as my name. Like, I'd respond as quickly to each. That's definitely my actual name, Peter. And since like most people who call me Peter, I already like know pretty well, it's kind of the same as like just having friends in real life call you it. Peter. Now that did make a little bit further from my name, but still good, still good. If I was married to Lois Griffin in real life, I would absolutely adore the way she says my name. Unfortunately, I'm not. I thought Peter wasn't your real name? No, it is. It is. Petrus was always like based off my real name. Just like a weird corruption of it. I guess I could have been more like internet anonymous by not using my first name, but it's just my first name. What are you gonna do? Dang, this guy's named Peter. That narrows it down to a couple 100,000 people on planet Earth, potentially, probably maybe more. Man, Twin Basin is hard to do on good pace, isn't it? This happened last time too. No, it's not. I did this on small world record pace. There we go. That's how we do it. Alright, I think we're losing time. I'd be amazed if we're not. It hasn't started ticking. There it is. Okay. So we'll be like a minute and like 20 seconds ahead. Comfy. Comfy pace. Some buffer. Of course, not a lot of time to save an expert extra, but here we go. Alexa, how many Peter? A whole lot of Peter. Can't use that, sorry. Give me better. That might make it. Yes, okay. That was really well coordinated, actually. That was nice. Turns out you can slow down and get into the wormhole even if you have like a lot of speed. Yeah. There we go. Okay, I'll take second try strata. You bet your bottom dollar I'll take second try strata on a good run. Peter's such a good neutral name. Who hates Peter? Yeah, no complaints on my end. Aside from the average, like, aside from the passing Peter Griffin meme, nothing really bad comes with the giant swing. I knew like I was oversimplifying the adjustment. I had a feeling. There we go. I was like, I think I just did like up, left, up, right, and I never really switched, and that's why I was in such a bad spot. There's like 3 steps to that adjustment. Good 5 jumps. Alright. We're out of the really rough part of Expert Extra anyway. The worst of it is over, so. I can make this work. Having a good time, having a good time. Backing things up, even rapid buffering, who knew? Who knew he could? Cool, collision. Baby boomer name? Peter? Peter's like freaking Bible boomer. It's gone through the ringer of being an old-fashioned name. It stood the test of time. I think I'm okay baby boomer wise. I guess if everyone called me Pete, that would make me look like maybe like an Uncle Boomer or something, but I don't hear Pete too much. A Bible boomer. That's a freaking biblical. It's ancient. That's an ancient name. I'm far beyond boomer. Even Mech Yoda's laughing. If I assigned name of Walter, I could say you could do anything with that name. You could be a person that's respected with the name Walter. You could also be a joke with Walter. Depends on the person. Infinite opportunity with that name, I would say. So it's a good name. Some names immediately ask for mockery. Others like are trying too hard. But that one's like in a good middle point where Walter could be anyone. Like no one's getting away with good. I was gonna make fun of someone with that. Gunther came to my mind. That's not too bad. I think I was thinking of something else. Bartholomew? That one's pretty rough. I'll take it. Oh, I will not take it! Owned! Destroyed! Pulverized! Right at the end of the pipe. That pipe does not drop you on the platform. You gotta work the extra bit. You gotta work, like what Brittany said. You gotta work B-word. I am surprised the timer's not ticking yet, actually. I would have assumed that I've already I've died a lot. Still? This is not horrible. This is winnable. There it is. There it is. Oh, and these are 2 long stages. Dang it. Yeah, alright. Never mind. Pretty rough. Winnable. PBable. World recordable. Not as much as I'd like, but don't wait for I need something like an extra 10 minutes. Did I do that math right in my head? 10 minutes? Less, actually. Cool. It's almost done. Okie dokie. I'd be happy with this PB as like a GDQ submission, even if it's not world record. We can do it with a crazy master, but it would take a crazy master. That sucks. Not the start to our crazy master that we need to go crazy. Okay, that layer, that layer, that layer. Nice. A-list centrifugal again, dude. It's a tough. It's like actually precisely the kind of level that you'd love to have right at the beginning of the category. It's just like kind of hit or miss. And it's right at the beginning of Master and SME too, but it's right at the end of Ultimate. Alright, good. That's the stage that punishes harder for failing, and I got it first try. I'll take it. Esther? That's pretty good. A little bit old-fashioned, but I'm not sure how the naming culture will go when the next generation gets into school, so maybe she'll do okay. Humiliated, ruined, crushed, destroyed. Those are all words to describe what happened to me on Curl Pipe? I feel like we're talking about Curl Pipe. We actually have not died this yet this master, which is a good rule of thumb to keep in master. Curl Pipe. Curl Pipe was funny because I was like, we take those obviously because the backup, often the backup in Curl Pipe is like entering the pipe somehow from the outside, and then just like, you know, finishing. But like, no, I got owned. I think it was my fault. I think I could have held forward more, but I didn't know what direction to hold. Like, the camera was flying on that Curl Pipe, so I honestly had no direction, what direction to hold, like, when I came out. So I just held none, and then I died. So my fault, yeah. We'll never make more than 50K a year. Yeah, you'll be making my Subway sandwiches when we grow up. Things will be different, Chad. Alright. I'd like a frame, but I don't need a frame. So, no pressure. Nice. That helps. Nice, cozy Wave Master. I can't really use the whole you're gonna work at McDonald's when you grow up argument. Or I couldn't when against like my bullies. Because unfortunately, I think the guy who hated my guts the most was actually pretty smart. So he probably has a pretty successful future lined up for him. As long as he can work on his charisma. Which anyone can, so. Instead, I just try to forget. Trying to justify with their lack of financial success wouldn't work, because I have a feeling he'll do fine. Usually bullies are like not like intellectuals or people who do well in life, but there are exceptions. Smart as an equal good leader. Well, yeah, no, you don't even need to be a leader though to make a lot of money. There are lots of like you're working for someone positions that are very important and make a lot of money. But yeah, no, you'd have to work on charisma to definitely be like have an important role in someone's an important job role. I'm not sure if it's mastered. I think it'll still save time. I think we're still on 111 pace, but it has not been like perfect. Nice. If you're named Yoda or Deet. Combine them together. Yo Deet. Now there's a kid that's getting bullied. Yo Deet. Actually, either, if he has a good personality, that could be a sick name. Honestly, someone could make that work. But your average person could not make the name Yo Deet work. Hate the name Caden? Never met a Caden. I imagine it'd be a person I've met that would make me hate a name. It usually is. There's some names I just don't like the sound of, but like, never met a Caden before. Very uncommon. Also, Monkey Master, please. Ah, that clip is ownage. Ownage pranks, dude. Alright. Ooh, we can still 111.
Ready? Ready?
Yeah, I've never really gotten the whole, like, find a name that already kind of is simple, and then find, like, a ludicrous way to spell it. Am I bad at the stage? That might have actually just done it, the 111. Dang. I just don't lead my shots enough, I guess. There we go. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the sum of best doesn't lie, or the BPT doesn't lie. That actually did rough up the 111. Either way, it's gonna be a good PB. Stonking PB. That wasn't like a crazy death or anything, just one final thing that can decide it. GG. Alright. That's good. That's a good run.